Mr. Schoch is a hardworking and dedicated teacher here at Perry Meridian High School who cares a lot about his students and their education. We are celebrating his 15 years with us at Perry. Mr. Schoch is the IU Advanced College Project English teacher and the English 12 teacher. He is also the girls and boys tennis coach. Today we are going to ask him a few questions about his career at Perry, so let's get started. What is your first and last name?
So my name is Daniel Schoch, and I'll spell that D-A-N-I-E-L, and the last name is S-C-H-O-C-H. I'm glad you asked that because I got interviewed by Channel 13 on the tennis courts one time, and I have a picture of this. I said my name and spelled it into the camera, and that night on the news it said Coach Slouch.
Oh, wow.
So,
what is your milestone anniversary at Perry?
last year I finished my 15th year as a licensed teacher, and I've actually been here for going on 18 years though. I started as a building sub, and then the next year as I got my teaching license, I was working on an emergency license. But 15 years as a licensed teacher.
What first inspired you to become a teacher, and what made you want to stay in the profession for so long?
I had kind of an unorthodox start to the profession. I went to law school after I graduated college, and then quickly realized that that wasn't my path. And my mom was a teacher here for a long time, and she retired in 2020. My grandma taught here and retired in 1980. And Mrs. Hunter, I subbed for her on her maternity leave, really enjoyed it, and sort of runs in the family. But it was something that I had thought about in college, and then was glad that I was finally able to pursue.
How has teaching changed over the years, both in terms of technology and the needs of students?
I mean, students are students, you know, kids are kids. You know, I don't know that students have changed so much fundamentally over the years. Definitely the technology, when smartphones became a thing, that really changed the ballgame. You know, I started noticing differences in students' behavior, and I think with COVID, that was another kind of marker with virtual and hybrid learning. I think we've got, for better or worse, there's still remnants of that today. You know, whether it's technology in the classroom or just the way that we do things as teachers. And I think students are still, you know, kind of reeling from being at home learning. So,
can you share one of your most memorable moments here at PMHS?
there's a lot. You know, I would say in 2018, I started as the Focus Advisor, the student newspaper, and the very first issue that we put out, the internet went down in the building the night that we were supposed to send everything to the publisher.
Oh no.
We actually had to end up going over to Southport and working with their publications staff, and it was a really kind of inspiring moment. It was really stressful at the same time, but it was really encouraging to see students working together on something that they cared about on a publication, and doing what they need to do to get it done.
How do you keep yourself motivated to teach after all these years?
I think adapting and making changes. You know, I'm always making little changes, sometimes big changes to the content that I teach, even if it's new for the students every year. I'm always trying to find ways to, you know, to look for a new angle or to make it interesting for me. Trying to find ways to make it relevant for a new group of students, because what was relevant 5-7 years ago may not be the same, you know, for this group of students.
Congratulations on 15 years in Perry Township, Mr. Daniel Schoch.